Hey, what's going on, guys? Matthew Loop here, best-selling author of Social Media Made Me Rich. Here's how it can do the same for you. And I want to talk about 7 really quick ways to grow your email list and your audience. This is something that so many business owners and entrepreneurs, I feel, neglect many times. Yet, if you look at the core fundamentals of just building an internet-based business or building a brick and mortar, it all starts with your list. Specifically, we'll talk about email lists, but you can certainly apply this to SMS, mailing list, and so many other things. And as we go through, think of, actually keep track of how many you are using at this time. And by the way, if you like this information, smash that like button. Love sharing and creating content like this for y'all. And you might want to tag a friend that you feel could benefit as well. So let's get into it. The first way to build your list very fast is through Facebook advertising. You can literally flip a switch like that, bring people onto an email list if you have a strong, what I call ethical bribe. You have strong bait, something of value that you give in exchange for an email. This is something that can work for you 24/7. In fact, if I look since about 2010, I believe it's when Facebook ads started, I've never turned an entire ad campaign off. So what I mean is I've always had ad campaigns running for the last 12 years on Facebook. There hasn't been a time where I've had a large gap. And the reason why is because on top of sales, we consistently build our list. And over and over and over, the money is in the list. So that's one. Second thing is short form video. TikTok is a prime example of this, where you could create a great piece of content, 15 to 30 seconds, and in a couple days' time, you could have tens of thousands, potentially millions of video views like many of my clients have had. And if you have a link in your bio, this could be either your link to a free report that you're giving away, a video series, or you could have a Linktree link. You can build your list exceptionally fast. I have a client right now that I'm working with. He's getting over 50 emails per day just from his TikTok blowing up like crazy. So that is a super simple way to grow your list fast on top of Facebook advertising. Now you have 2 things working for you. The third thing, if you're like me, maybe you travel and you speak a lot. Maybe it's locally, or if you're nationally, internationally, well, use those opportunities from stage that you're in front of 50 people, 100, 1,000. Use those opportunities to also build your email list. What I like to do when I'm on stage, at least for the first couple minutes, is I will tell them specifically, hey, download my free cheat sheet on X. It's going to get you this result, this result, this result. And tell you what, I'll even give you the slides of the presentation. Just put your name and email below, just go to this website, and I make people do it. You could also have them text in their email or their phone number as well. Super simple way to build tens or hundreds of emails very, very quickly if you do speaking gigs locally or nationally. Thanks for joining, guys. I just wanted to take this opportunity to share these quick list building ways. So if you like this, thumb it up and tell a friend about it. And also join us in Cancun, Playa Mujeres this April, www.ucam.fun. It's going to be an experience you won't forget, in the heart of the Mayan Riviera. Learn, play, and profit. And you're going to be with high-level entrepreneurs. So check UCAM, www.ucam.fun. So moving on, talked about Facebook advertising to build your list, talked about speaking gigs, talked about short form video. What about joint venture partners? That's the fourth one. So locally, maybe you take care of dentists, medical doctors, personal trainers, attorneys, and each of these professionals are building their own client lists. Let's say you have an internet-based business. Maybe you have some competitors in mind. Maybe there are people that are in similar industries, but they don't directly compete with you. These are potential joint venture partners where you can offer something to their list of value, and vice versa. You can cross promote. I've done joint ventures with people that have had hundreds of thousands of people on their list. It's a very high quality traffic source and a way to build your audience and your list very fast, very, very fast. So I would make a list definitely of the top 5, 10 potential joint venture partners in your inner circle immediately. And you might be surprised just how fast that can grow either your local and or international audience. The next thing is to be a guest blogger for different websites. You could submit content to news websites or, again, other professionals in the area where your content might get picked up. Or, recently, it wasn't really a guest blog, but I've had several tweets blow up on Twitter lately, getting millions of impressions, 50,000 likes, 12,000 retweets, like crazy stuff, featured in the International Business Times, in the Daily Wire, in some pretty interesting publications, which has sent a windfall of traffic. And certainly that's not all targeted and qualified, but it's allowed list building much, much faster. So kind of in conjunction with the guest blogging, that was actually a separate tangent. That's another strategy, but it's kind of similar to where you're going to put content somewhere, preferably on another business owner or a publication, maybe a news outlet locally, and they're going to send a windfall of traffic. Many times you can put your link in the bio online anyway, plus you get an extra link from a high quality page that can elevate your search engine. Lots of cool things that you can do by just actively searching out these guest blogging opportunities, maybe even getting picked up in a local paper. The next one I kind of tied in was the social media, the Twitter strategy of getting yourself out there. Tons of traffic available on many social platforms, including, of course, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Now, Instagram itself, much like Facebook, you can advertise on that channel. And in some markets, that's much more alive than Facebook. So you should absolutely split test on both of those and see which one is a great or better list building opportunity. The reality is, I like to have my traffic coming in from all of these different directions. It's like this big, like all these spokes in a wheel, to where eventually you just dominate the marketplace. People see you everywhere, in every little nook and cranny that's available. That's how you have maximum market penetration, which you're always going to be now building your email list relatively fast. So Instagram is another one. And then you have, of course, the short form Instagram Reels, which is similar to TikTok, that you can use for massive list building ASAP. We're going to go over 7 strategies, but the next one is Google AdWords. It is still a very viable way to tap into the internet. It's search traffic. People search every day for dentists in their hometown, chiropractors in their hometown, or solutions to their problems, how to train a German Shepherd, right? These are interesting things that you can hop in front of that traffic and build your list very fast from searchers that may even convert a little bit better in the short term into actual paying clients. So don't forget about some of the older mediums that are tried and true. I know that it's easy to get the shiny object syndrome, but there are still so many areas that you can drive traffic that, again, are going to just not be as on the radar for a lot of people. So if you like this stuff, hey, smash that like button. And like I said, I want you to join us in Cancun area, UCAM, www.ucam.fun. We have early bird expires in 2 days, and then the price goes up. www.ucam.fun. Be in the room with high achievers. Learn, play, and party with some amazing people. Learn new social media profit strategies in the heart of the Mayan Riviera. It's an epic experience. I can promise you that, especially our yacht excursion and the cruise. Now, if you have any traffic strategies that you'd like to add that have been responsible for you growing your list, throw them down below. I could literally do a 2-hour presentation just on list building and the importance of it, giving you all these methods. But the reality is you only need to dial in a few traffic strategies and they will consistently fill your pipeline. You're going to get leads, traffic, and if you have a good conversion mechanism, you'll be able to actually experience a lot of new practice members, sales every single day just by building your list. So again, core foundational strategy, you need to be building your list 24/7 every single day. And I promise you, you're going to increase your impact, your influence, and your monthly income very fast if you just do these 7 or 8 things that I just mentioned. And again, I'm looking at a whole list right now, but I'm not going to make this video too long. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Smash that like button. Post any questions or tips or ways that you've built your list below. Would love to hear them. And have a great day, gang. Talk to you soon.